But other than that, dude, the picks, they were fire. I know y'all were doubting me in the comment section, which you guys will do again in week number 9, so leave them comments down below. But I thought we did pretty good on week 8, except for, whatever. Now, you guys know during the week I was super sick. I didn't have my mind. My mind wasn't working when I picked, boom, the Buffalo Bills to beat the New York Jets, because if my mind was working, I would have taken the Jets, but we're starting the week off 0-1, and the record is updated with that. We're going to be starting it off with good old Houston Texans versus the Indianapolis Colts. Now, man, city of Houston, bro. You had the hurricane, then the Astros come and they beat my Dodgers in Game 7 of the World Series. You got Deshaun Watson, who leads the NFL in touchdown passes. He didn't play the first game. Also, he was front runner to win Rookie of the Year, and possibly, who knows what would have came out, maybe even the MVP of the NFL. It could have been, Eagles, Alex Smith fans, the 5 of you watching, it could have happened. But Deshaun Watson goes down. I'm reading that he has an 8 to 9 month recovery time. Hopefully he can bounce back. He's dealt with injuries before. I think he'll be back next year for the start of the NFL season. Man, this guy is going to be something special to watch. Now that I've said that, it's all about the picks, bro. Is Tom Savage going to win for the Houston Texans today? No! I'm back on the Indianapolis Colts bandwagon. I got T.Y. Hilton dominating. Start him in fantasy if you got him today, because he's going to have a solid game. Colts win in Houston. Bengal fans, I picked y'all last week. It was lit, right? Cincinnati Bengal fans were so happy they were tweeting me, all 7 of them, on Twitter last week. But guess what? I ain't picking you today. Jacksonville Jaguars. Bro, that defense is something serious. Now, the Jaguars get Leonard Fournette back. I expect at least 30 carries from Leonard Fournette, 100+ yards rushing, and 2 touchdowns. Jacksonville Jaguars at home. Yeah, they're beating the Red Rocket and Andy Dalton. Jags win, and I'm already 2-0. Now we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going in to New Orleans to play Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Now, I believe the Buccaneers have lost 4 games in a row. That's right, 4. Are they going to continue to lose? Probably not. Are they going to win today and bounce back in the win column against Drew Brees? I don't think so. I got the Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints winning at home. The Bucs go on a 5-game losing streak, and Jameis Winston has got to find a way to turn it around next week. But I don't see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning today. We got the LA Rams going from LA, the West Coast, to the East Coast of MetLife Stadium, and the New York Giants, man. Ben McAdoo. God, I hate that guy, but the Giants, they don't have their best 2 wide receivers. Their defensive backs are getting suspended by the coach left and right. I don't think the Giants are going to win. I don't think the Giants should win any more games this year. Full-on tank mode. Get yourself a solid draft pick. With that being said, Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, Sammy Watkins in the defense. Aaron Donald, guys. I think Aaron Donald, a lot of people are underrating what he's been doing through the first 8 weeks of the season. I've got the LA Rams winning in New York today. Easy peasy. Now, this is going to be our first, toss-up matchup, in my opinion. Now, if you ask me in week 1, Falcons or Panthers, I'd probably say Falcons 99 out of 100 times. You guys know I've been kind of favoring the Carolina Panthers throughout the year. It's going to be interesting. The Falcons need to run the football. If they run the football efficiently, and they average pretty good yards carrying, they just don't run it enough. It opens up the play action and allows Mohamed Sanu and Julio Jones to get open down the field. And if they don't do that, they cannot win. Now, Carolina Panthers, they're a good team. Now, Cam Newton did lose Kelvin Benjamin to the Buffalo Bills. I want to go with the Panthers, but my gut, my grit, my savageness is telling me that the Atlanta Falcons are going to win this game. They are going to run the football. Tevin Coleman, PPR league, start him. Devontae Freeman, start him. I feel like the run game of the Atlanta Falcons are going to dominate the Carolina Panthers defense, and the Falcons turn it around, and they get that W. Eagle fans, what up? Man, I love me some Eagle fans. And I do I love Carson Wentz, MVP of the NFL? I think so, and I think he continues the dominance here today against the no-fly zone, more like I'm going to give up 35-point zone because the Eagles are going to win in Philadelphia and said they better win because they're playing the Broncos. You got Brock Osweiler starting. This guy is going to either A, play terrible, or B, he's going to have a field day and he's going to get a ton of money from the Cleveland Browns at the end of the year. Regardless, I like Carson Wentz and I like the Eagles. They got the double running backs now. They got actually like 3 or 4 running backs. The wide receivers and Zach Ertz, number 1 tight end in the NFL. I don't see the Eagles losing. I think Carson Wentz might be tested with the corners, but I definitely think the Eagles, they're going to continue to win and be the best team in the NFL. They better win because I'm going to start picking all the AFC West teams to lose because I need the Raiders in the playoffs. Tennessee Titans at home against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, the Ravens absolutely dragged the Miami Dolphins last week. Now, the Tennessee Titans have been doing a good job with their defense, which I said was a very good defense in week number 1 of the NFL, and you guys were like, oh, Toki, they're a terrible defense. Look at the stats now. They're a good defense. You got Marcus Mariota, you got Joe Flacco, who I don't believe is playing after the concussion that he took from Kiko Alonso last week, which is going to lead me to, and I could be wrong, I might be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm taking the Tennessee Titans, Marcus Mariota, Titans at home over the Baltimore Ravens. Jimmy Garoppolo. I feel like so many teams have tried to get Jimmy Garoppolo, and they've never gotten rid of him. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue moon, he gets traded to the 49ers for barely anything. Did he piss off Bill Belichick? Did he say something? I really, really would love to know the actual story behind Jimmy Garoppolo and leaving the New England Patriots. Nonetheless, I don't think he's starting for the 49ers, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see Garoppolo go in and play some football today for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, they are going up against Arizona Cardinals, which is a decent team if they can run the football. You got Larry Fitzgerald. You got Adrian Peterson. I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals. Garoppolo playing or not, I've got the Arizona Cardinals winning in San Francisco. Now we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington Redskins. I say it all the time, man. This is where Russell Wilson performs amazing. Now, I told you guys last week, start Russell Wilson in fantasy. If you did, you probably won. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this right here. Washington has a ton of injuries. Vernon Davis, he should play really, really well. Terrell Pryor, who hasn't done anything all year long, might actually have a good game today. Does that mean that Kirk Cousins and the Washington Redskins are going to beat the Seattle Seahawks? No, sir. Redskins are 0-4 against mobile quarterbacks. At least the really good mobile quarterbacks. I consider Russell Wilson a very good mobile quarterback. He is going to run. That offense is going to put up points, and you know the defense is going to make plays. I've got the Seattle Seahawks beating the Washington Redskins, but honestly, bro, keep your eye on Vernon Davis and keep your eye on Terrell Pryor. If you're in those big PPR leagues, it might be a good chance to start them today and just cross your fingers and hope that they come up with one big play against Richard Sherman and that defense. Dallas Cowboys, Zeke, man, his lawyers, everything that's going on. He wasn't playing, now he's playing, he's not playing. Yo, he's going to get suspended sooner or later. Is it going to be maybe this year or next year? I don't know. But I know that he was suspended and he was going to come back and play against the Raiders 6 weeks from now. The good news is he's playing now, which means he probably, if he gets suspended next week, won't be playing against Oakland, which is good. Now, they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Cowboys know this is a must-win game. They have to win this game. They're playing the Chiefs. I want them to win this game. Alex Smith is finally, he's got to throw an interception sooner or later. Kareem Hunt is kind of slowing down. He's still, I think, the leader in rushing, but Le'Veon Bell, after the bye week, is going to catch him. Leonard Fournette, probably going to catch him. I've got the Dallas Cowboys and that offense. Hopefully, they followed the schemes of who beat the Kansas City Chiefs and repeat that. Dallas Cowboys at home, probably the game of the week in my opinion. I've got the Cowboys over the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll tell you right now, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of losing. We are 3-5, and I'm sick of it, bro. I am absolutely sick of it. The Dolphins lost by 40 last week. If we do not beat the Miami Dolphins, I don't know what I'm going to do. Sunday Night Football, boys, lock and load. I'm telling you, Derek Carr and that offense, they've got to find a way. I'm sick and tired of the screen passes. I'm sick and tired of the short dump-offs. Let this man throw the football down the field. If he throws the football down the field, you guys have all seen it, we score. We score a lot of points. Yeah, our defense is terrible. Absolutely terrible. We haven't even gotten an interception all year long. It doesn't matter. We're going up against Jay Cutler tonight. We're getting an interception. Raiders are winning 4-5, and hopefully, if all the other AFC West teams lose like I predicted, we might just, maybe, our schedule is really, really hard for the rest of the year, maybe make the playoffs. Yo, who doesn't love a good Detroit Lions versus Green Bay Packer matchup? We got Matthew Stafford, which would have been against Aaron Rodgers. Unfortunately, Aaron Rodgers is injured. But man, if Aaron Rodgers was healthy, this would be one hell of a Monday Night Football game. I'm going, since Rodgers is hurt, Lions stand up. I'm right back on your bandwagon this week, man. I'm going Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions, man. Look for Theo Riddick in your PPR leagues to come up with big catches down the field in the seams and score probably a touchdown or two. That's my prediction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the NFL picks for week number 9. Let's continue and bounce off the success from last week. Let me know how you feel down below. I feel like there's a couple of y'all that really don't like me right now. But if you do or you don't, comment down below and let me know. Keep me updated on all the games. Enjoy the games with your friends and family. And until later, I'm signing out.